You.
Hey, Carpool Crew, I'm Pastor Justin, and I'm so glad you're here. This is a Carpooling with Jesus bonus episode, part of our special series called What Should I Do If? I'll talk about real situations, the kind of stuff you might face at school, at church, or in your neighborhood. This episode is a sneak peek of what you'll get when you subscribe to Carpooling with Jesus Plus on Apple Podcasts. Bonus episodes in the What to Do If series, our new Carpooling with Heroes of the Bible launching November 3rd, and Goodnight Psalms, a nightly bedtime devotional starting November 1st. Along with Carpooling with Jesus weekend episodes, it's going to be great. Consider subscribing on Apple Podcasts and join the carpool. Today's episode, it's a big one. What should I do if I'm being bullied? Now, bullying is when someone's hurting you on purpose, maybe with words, maybe with actions, maybe with silence to make you feel small, scared, or left out. It could be name-calling, pushing, mean jokes, online messages or text messages, even ignoring you on purpose, and getting others to do the same. If any of that sounds familiar, here's what I need you to hear. You don't deserve it. You don't. And it's not your fault. There's nothing you did, there's nothing you said, there's nothing you could do to prevent it. Bullying happens to all of us. And guess what? And you are not alone. I was bullied when I was a kid. I remember what it felt like. And did you know that people in the Bible were bullied too? Not just one, many people. Now, here's just a couple I want to bring attention to. Joseph. You remember Joseph with the coat of many colors? His own brothers bullied him in his family. They mocked him. They threw him in a pit. They sold him away to Egypt. But later, Joseph, he forgave them and he helped them. See, people might treat you badly now, but God's plan for your life is still good and it's still on track. God has a plan for you. David, he's another one. When David was still a kid, he faced Goliath, a loud, mocking, name-calling bully who scared everyone. But David, he didn't hide. He stood up with faith and trusted that God had his back. See, bullies might look big, but God is always bigger. And when you stand up for what's right, maybe standing up for yourself or for someone else who's being bullied, you're never standing alone. And guess what? Even Jesus was bullied. Yeah, Jesus. He was made fun of, hit, spit on. He was hurt deeply, even though he did nothing wrong. He was the perfect Son of God, and people still treated him with cruelty. In Luke chapter 23, verse 34, Jesus says from the cross, "Father, forgive them, because they don't know what they're doing." Jesus didn't yell or fight. He forgave them. And if you've been bullied, Jesus knows what you feel like because he knows what it feels like to be bullied. And he's with you. You can always go to him. So what should you do if you're being bullied? Here's a couple things that come to mind that you could do today if you're being bullied. First, tell a trusted adult. Even if it feels awkward at first, talk to your parents about it, your teacher, a coach, a youth pastor, or kids pastor, or one of your leaders. Talk to someone you trust. Just try saying something like, "Someone's being really mean to me and I don't know what to do." Or, "I was bullied again today and I need your help." Caring adults are willing to help us. Proverbs 11 verse 14 says, "There is safety in a multitude of counselors." It means when we include other people, we are more safe. When we go it alone, that's when it's scary. So if saying it feels hard, maybe write it down and hand it to someone you trust. Just don't stay silent about being bullied. Second, hang around with friends who make you feel safe. Sometimes the people you're around the most aren't the ones who treat you the best. And if you're getting bullied, even by someone in your friend group, it's okay to step away and find new people to hang out with. At lunch or at recess, sit near people who are kind to you, even if it means finding a new table. If someone makes fun of you every day, they're not a real friend. Stick close to people who you know you can trust to be kind to you. Maybe it means joining a new group or looking for a new club or just being part of an activity in your neighborhood or school where kindness is just part of what they do. And it might be hard to hear. Making new friends is hard, but being the kid who's bullied in your current friend group, that's even harder. You don't have to stay where it's not safe. You weren't meant to walk through this alone, and you don't have to. Make sure you have friends around you who treat you kind. Lastly, speak up in a way that feels right for you. You don't have to shout. You don't have to be mean back. But if someone's bullying you or someone else, you can speak up. Even if it's just a few words, they can make a difference. You could say, hey, that's not cool. Hey, please stop. I don't like that. Leave me alone. Then just walk away if you can. Run away if you have to. And always tell a trusted adult what happened. You don't have to explain everything in that moment. Just be calm, clear, and brave. A little courage is still courage. You can do it. And here's the last thing, and I really want you to remember this. You're never, ever out of options. If you're being bullied, it can feel like you're stuck, but you're not. It can feel like this is going to happen every day for the rest of my life. You are never out of options. The best thing you can do is talk to your mom and dad. They love you more than anyone else ever will. They care and they can help you. And if you're a parent, hear this clearly. No one will ever love your kid more than you do. You're the best advocate, the fiercest protector, the most powerful voice they have. If something's going on and you need to walk into the school, call the teacher, talk to the youth or kids pastor, or even walk over to the neighbor's house, do it. Don't let thoughts like, it'll be embarrassing, or what if I make things worse, or I don't want to accuse anyone. Don't let any of those excuses stop you. You are your child's greatest support. When they need you to step in, you can. And friends, don't forget, you can always pray. No matter what's happening, you can always talk to God. He sees you and he hears you. Philippians chapter 4, verse 6 says, don't worry about anything, but present your requests to God. Just say, God, help me with this. God, help the bully stop what he's doing. Or, God, be with me today because I feel alone. You are never alone, not with Jesus and not with your parents by your side. So just to recap, what should you do if you're being bullied? First, tell a trusted adult, even if it feels awkward. Second, hang around with friends who make you feel safe. And third, speak up in a way that feels right for you. And lastly, and most importantly, remember, you are never, never out of options. There's always someone you can talk to. There's always an adult who can help you. And remember, no matter where you are or how you're listening, God loves you. Parents, if you like today's episode, share it with another parent, a teacher or administrator at your kid's school, or in a Facebook group, and let this episode spark a conversation with your kid. Check out the show notes for more questions and conversation starters to help. Before you go, answer this question together. If someone's being bullied, what's one thing you could do to help them feel safe? I'll see you next time on Carpooling with Jesus.